What else is going on in the world, Nick?
George Foreman has challenged Steven Seagal to a fight on Twitter.
Yeah, what's this all about? So Steven Seagal is known as the notorious old guy who's good at fighting, right?
Yo, did you see that dude recently though?
He's a large man now.
He kind of looks like a vampire.
He's like 800 pounds.
He made some video in Russia.
Yeah, he's a Russian citizen too, by the way.
Friends with Putin, right?
Yeah.
By the way,
American, the biggest double agent in cinematic history.
He wasn't an actor. He was a spy.
We usually played an American spy of some sort, not a fucking Russian one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Of course.
he was a Russian spy this whole time. Obviously.
Obviously.
Steven Seagal probably got invited to the richest, biggest events of the year every single time back in his heyday, even though he still got 75 things on Netflix right now. He was a spy this whole time.
Yeah.
Isn't he trying to fight people with chi these days, though?
Like
Using chi balls and shit like that?
Yeah.
Just the
Like
chi
Dragon
balls?
Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like a hyena.
Like, and then if they fall down, all this crap.
Well,
Yeah.
people can do that.
Well, if you guys want to learn after the show, I'll teach you guys. I've been learning a little bit about how to control my chi and make it as a self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, they used to call me Ho Chi.
Ho chi?
Men?
Yeah.
Shoot a load on your chin.
Yikes.
By the way, George Foreman has beat the shit out of Steven Seagal.
I don't know. George,
A lot of grills, very comfortable.
that dude is
Very comfortable.
those dudes are large. He was fat when he was fighting. Like,
Yeah.
Foreman,
yeah.
what would the rules be? Would it be MMA? Is Seagal allowed to use his legs?
Hand-to-hand
Jiu-jitsu?
combat.
Jiu-jitsu?
Hand-to-hand combat only, no weapons.
Seagal tackles Foreman,
No
probably.
rules, bro.
I think Seagal.
I think I'm taking Seagal as well.
I got Foreman all day on this.
Because what happens if it gets to the ground? What's Foreman going to do? He's
Have
going to
you
fold over like
He'll
his
lay
grill.
on top of him.
Have you guys not seen? Seagal is fatter and shorter.
He would definitely train for this, though. You think Seagal wouldn't be able to get back into karate shape?
He's basically Jackie Chan of Russia.
yeah, come on.
No, he's not, bro. He can't kick above his waist. He's old. He's busted up. He's using chi.
No, he did splits between two semi trucks.
That's a lie.
Well, when the body fails you, the spirit is
I
still
think
there.
I think that was Van Damme. I think the one.
They're the same person.
yeah.
I agree. Is Foreman going to beat up Van Damme too? Jean Claude.
No. But Jean-Claude's still in shape. He can still kick real high. Steven Seagal has been eating chips and fucking Creole and jambalaya.
He's friends with Putin. Putin was shirtless in Siberia for 6 days. If you're friends with that guy, you're living a good. I think he's worth like what, like 100 billion or something.
Putin?
Now-
yeah, he's got money.
I know another guy who's recently really good friends with Putin that got his ass beat.
Fedor, cuz
Okay, then.
What's up, motherfuckers?
sleep, but that was by Matt Matrione. That guy's in shape. We're talking about Foreman. This dude sold 1 billion grills. I've bought 6 of them myself. Literally.
You a fan?
Love them.
Big fan of those grills.
What are you
love 'em.
talking about?
I love them for grilled cheese and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh yeah, you make like a little panini.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little ham and cheese as well.
Nice
Yeah,
press.
nice little
I-
ham and cheese melt.
I love the Foreman grill. That's my answer whenever people are like, if you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be? Foreman grill.
Cuts the fat, burns it right
Big,
off.
I'd be that big one too, so you can put like all kinds of stuff on me.
Yeah.
What do you do with the grease, though? That empties in the grease
Right
tray?
into the sink if you
Yeah.
live in an apartment.
Right, or you put it in a bottle. Or you put it in a bottle.
Yeah, if
I
you're
was
allowed.
put it in the
Oh,
sink.
very
What's-
responsible of
What's
you.
wrong with putting it in the sink?
Yeah, you put it in a bottle. Well, you're not supposed to put grease
Why?
in the sink. Hey, I think there's some sort of rules.
Oh, those fucking fish.
Wow. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, blue fish. Pyongyang, Diggs keeps dumping grease, so we got a bunch of screwed fish.
There's worse shit that goes down our fucking drains.
Like what?
Chlorine.
Chlorine's worse than grease?
I don't know, dude.
To water? To what? Chlorine is actually like
Hey.
the ingredient to clean one.
Hey, can I be honest with you for a second?
Yeah.
Didn't think that one through before I said it. Because, you know what? Oh, wait. I was going to try to segue there. Couldn't think. Brain's not working.
Like, this
today.
is funny. You guys, it's funny. Like, and then I have to go home and deal with it, too. Like, this isn't an act. This doesn't go away.
He's still not 100% sold that chlorine isn't bad for water. Still, like in his head right now, there's still a question.
Oh, we're just fine with putting chemicals in our water?
yeah, Jesus
But it
Christ.
cleans the water. It's like a helpful chemical.
I know what it is.
What else is going on in the world?
This one's for Diggs. We were talking about Russia. The U.S. and Russia have agreed to cooperate on building the first space station to orbit the moon.
We're teaming up with Russia?
Yo, so it's going to orbit the moon instead
So-
of Earth? That's dope.
Hold on, though. I have a question.
So we're going to explore the dark side? Like, 'cause no
Oh.
one knows what the fuck goes on over there.
Wow. Transformers talked about it, didn't they?
Pearl
They
Jam.
did.
Pearl Jam talked about it too. Nope, for sure that was probably
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Same thing.
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. It is. Does the moon revolve? It just stays. It doesn't spin.
Great.
No, it
question.
spins.
Are you sure?
It has years.
Yep.
Yeah, it has years.
The moon spins.
200% positive the moon spins.
And the moon is closer than the sun.
Yeah, I've heard. So I've heard.
Slightly.
Slightly.
And when the moon hits your eyes,
Like.
Like
a
what?
big pizza pie. That's what.
Amore.
Oh, God.
That's love,
I think
kid.
we're figuring it all out now. Do you believe in like the zodiac signs and shit?
No.
What are those?
Loosely.
Those are all star things, right? Like everything.
You know what the
Yes.
problem is? There's not enough of them to cover everybody. You can't lump 500 billion people into 12 groups.
You know what though?
agree.
I was a Taurus for a little bit, and I think it changed me to something else. These past,
What?
yeah, I used to be.
Oh,
able
Oh,
to-
it changed?
They added
yeah, it
one,
changed.
but
It changed. It moved. The date moved.
Does this one fit you better?
No, the Taurus was it, and then I was like, "What
Oh,
if
well,
I?"
then that's what you are.
Yeah, but what if I got the bull tat? And then they just Mr. Zodiac just drops.
Well, then you're like the Rock. And
I
you
do
cover
like
it up
the-
with a big,
Cow.
crazy mechanical bull.
I do like the killer.
The who?
The Zodiac killer?
Is that your guy?
it's a movie.
No, it ain't my guy. What,
What
do
is
you mean
the
it's not my
Zodiac
guy?
killer?
He was a serial killer.
Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. Good movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal's always in them weird fucking movies.
Yeah.
He was in
Good beard.
that night.
Nightcrawler.
That one.
Another great one.
So he was a news
He also
guy.
changed. Was he in 23 or Split?
23 was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
meant
when he in
Split.
that Nightcrawler one, he was a news guy that like caused problems.
No,
right?
he was
No,
an
he was the,
ambulance chaser.
Yeah,
ambulance chaser.
but didn't he get to the point where he was
Paparazzi.
doing the thing and then he would film it? And
Yeah.
like what he did?
Yes.
He would like do the crime and then he'd film the crime. Like he
Correct.
would hit people.
Did you actually watch the movie or did you just figure it out right now?
I just figured it out right now. Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
I don't- I've
he
never
did-
seen it.
No, there's one thing where he can.
Because that's a good movie. Like
I've
if that-
definitely seen it, but I can't remember, so I'm just agreeing with you because I thought you saw it.
no way. But if
only
that-
at the end does he do the one thing to the guy,
Ah.
to the other news guy. That's the only time he does anything.
Because I bet you there's news people like those late night, like hungry news people.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to report late night news and stuff like that.
You
trying
think
to
they're-
what if they're just starting the crime scene and then?
Dude, that'd be awesome.
So that's what I thought that movie was. Is that not what that movie was? I watched the trailer and that's literally what I thought. it was.
27% of serial killers are mailmen. 13 are late night reporters.
Let
You-
that be known. That's
could-
100% factual factness.
You could take that to the bank.
No, he's just
Put
an
that
ambulance
down.
chaser. He's listening to the radio calls in, and then he goes to the scene and tries to get there.
Like like vigilante guerrilla
Yeah.
style shooting.
Put that Diggs quote in your yearbook as your favorite quote. 27% of serial killers are what?
Mailmen.
Mailmen, and then the other 13%
Late night reporters.
late night reporters. So start questioning
Book it.
everything.